Well, hello Capricorn, getting ready to do your reading. I hope this video finds you well. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Hey guys, I'm super sorry last week I didn't get your reading out between the personal readings that I got booked for as well as private events. I don't know if y'all know, I have this amazing 1957 camper I repurposed and is my mobile boutique slash second high-end secondhand store, consignment store. You'll find me all around the valley, different farmers markets. You can find me at different events, music events. It's super fun. I have the best time ever. I set up with my camper, I read tarot, and I have a bunch of canned goods and amazing stuff. So check me out. That's where I've been these last couple of days slash weeks because it's been crazy busy over here. Okay, let's see what we have for the collective for the Capricorn collective. What do we got for Capricorn? What can we know seen here, please, for our highest good for the last week of June going into July 2023, please. All right, your current energy coming into the reading. We have the Hermit card. I've tried to record this like 6 times and he has haunted me. I don't even know what to say. Virgo energy, your energy. You've gone inward. You've really disconnected from people. You might be seeking out some help, or maybe it's a good time to seek out some help, whether it be counseling, whether it be just asking people for their opinions and what they think, or a $20 bill if that's what you literally need. But you have the Hermit card coming in as our overall energy coming into the reading. What's crossing the Hermit, please? What's crossing this Hermit card? We have the Empress. We have the Empress. You know, she's a beautiful energy. It's wow. And the Magician at the bottom of the deck. You know, this could be a boss. This could be a mother, wife, husband. You know, it doesn't have to be female. There's no gender in tarot. It's just the energy of somebody that knows if they put effort, whatever they put effort into grows. So if I, plant and nurture and water asparagus, I'm going to eat asparagus. If I plant or nurture and water green beans, I'm going to eat green beans. If I plant or nurture Taco Bell, I'm going to eat Taco Bell. It's really, truly what you put out is what you're going to get. The she is very much aware of what she brings to the table and what she grows. Right now, it's the crossing energy. Could be dealing with the Taurus. All right, let's see here. Heavily on our mind, please, for Capricorn energy. Heavily on our mind for the Capricorn collective. We have that Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this could be a relationship. This could be a family structure, something within a family home, something that you just feel like maybe the situation has, there's something that isn't growing, or you maybe you've had to distance yourself. Sorry, the cards are crazy today. I'll set them down. Maybe you've had to distance yourself or just put some space between you and an individual. Could be a spouse, could be, a mother, your mother-in-law, the matriarch of the family, somebody very high up in the company, somebody that just, maybe there's an imbalance or there isn't that equal reciprocity when it comes to the Ten of Swords, heavily on our mind in the reverse. All right, let's see. What's the root here? What's the root? What's going on here? What's the root? We have that Four of Pentacles. Yeah. And, we have, and the Ace of Swords wants to come out. You could have gotten some kind of information that really just held you back, or you finally saw something for what it truly is. Taking off the blindfold and seeing a person, placing situation for what it really is, you can't go back from that. You can't go back. If someone's lied, cheated, stole, if someone's just downright disappointed you in any way, shape, or form, we see this all the time, where a person that we thought we knew or we thought we could trust turns around and hurts us and does something deceptive or deceiving. We can't come back from that. Like, we can't come back from what we've said, what we've done, or how we've made a person feel, regardless if you don't think you've made someone feel that way, or somebody doesn't realize they've made you feel that way. Irregardless, we did, or they did, at the end of the day. So there could have been a feeling of that there wasn't growth potential, or a person that you're dealing with isn't nurturing the connection or the family or the home or in the structure the way that you would like them to be. So maybe you pulled your energy back with that Hermit card. All right, let's see here. What's more recent past, please? What's the more recent past for Capricorn? We have that Four of Swords. Yeah, again, you got a lot of cards about pulling back. You got the Four of Swords. You have the Four of Pentacles. You have the Hermit. This is just really having to look at a situation and evaluate it with a very clear sense of reality, seeing it for what it is, having the strength to put aside the ego, the emotion, not letting all of that get out of control, asking for help when you need it, if you need it, however you need it, emotionally, physically, financially, spiritually, if any of those ways that you could possibly, need some kind of help, we may need to get that. But in your more recent past, you have that Four of Swords. You may have gotten some kind of information, that Ace of Swords at the underneath him, and are now having to heal and go inward or distance yourself from a situation, so you can think, so you can process, so you can understand, or try to understand what you need to understand, so you can move forward and continue to go forward. Okay, speaking of going forward, what's in the near future, please? What's in the near future? We have the Lovers, Gemini energy, and the Ace of Swords. Oh, I really feel like you're going to have a decision to make. I feel like you will have a decision. Do I stay in a situation or with a person, or in a connection, or at a job, or in a friendship circle, or with family, or whatever, that I know something about. I've already seen the light. I've seen the situation. I don't know if I want to put myself in this energy, or in with these people, or at this place. The Lover's card, ultimately, decision. It is a two. There's two people here. There's a decision. Do I focus on the physical things, or do I focus on the spiritual? Do I go back to, the way this person made me feel, this love connection, or do I look at the practicality, or the lack thereof, with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse? All right, so your near energy could be Gemini coming your way, but this is also about a decision that will need to be made. All right, let's see. How are you seeing yourself in this situation? How do you see yourself in this situation, please, in this reading? How are you seeing yourself, Capricorn, in this reading? The Page of Pentacles. That's so funny. I've tried to record this like 3 times. Life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. You had the Knight of Pentacles here the last time. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I got this far last time, and then my phone cut out. But you have that Page of Pentacles is how you kind of see the situation. You do want to offer something. You do want to offer something, or keep it peaceful, or come to some kind of conclusion, or extend the olive branch, maybe an apology if there's something that you need to apologize for, or you're just open and receptive to maybe an apology or some kind of communication from somebody. The Page of Pentacles is how you kind of see yourself in this situation is easy, is a very small gesture. You're not making huge claims to fame in any way, shape, or form, but you are, giving the opportunity, or extending the olive branch in this situation, or you're willing to, right? Or you're willing to. All right, how are you being seen in this situation? How are you being seen in this reading? How are you being seen? This can be from anybody, a person that you're dealing with, work, friends, family. You went out last weekend and the situation happened, and all those people at that situation. So when you hear me say situation, that's what that is. All right, let's see. How are you being seen from the person, place, thing, situation you're spending the majority of your energy or exchanging energy with right now? How are you being seen? Please and thank you. Yeah, the Ace of Cups. That you're not happy. That even though you might communicate that too. You might communicate that you're not happy, that you don't believe that there's equal reciprocity, or there's something balanced in the situation. Right now, there is an imbalance. Right now, there's a lot of holding back, or something to do with maybe money, or the financial stability in this situation. We can't pay our rent on love. We can't pay our rent on lust. We can't pay our bills, in this situation, or about this, or about the decision, or any of those things, with anything but practical, solid, tangible things in the 3D. Again, not that they're the most important things. Love's very important, emotions very important, passion's very important, logic's very important, and none of those things you can take to the bank or cash, or have a monetary value. But they are also just as important as money, you know. And a lot of people put a lot of influence and stuff on those materialistic things, but at the end of the day, it's going to be coming down to the feeling, how you feel about a person, how you feel about a situation will ultimately make you the decision. You know, you're being seen as somebody that doesn't have a lot of love for the situation anymore. You're looking at it practically, you're looking at it from a very practical standpoint, but there's no emotion attached to it anymore. And I think that's going to be coming in and being based also, you're helping base your decision around is whether or not it's practical, and if it emotionally fulfills you enough. But practicality, being stable and solid is way more important to you right now. All right, let's see here. What is your hopes and fears in this situation, please? And we'll grab one more round here with the moment after tarot. What is your hopes and fears in this situation, please? You got the Chariot and the King of Wands. Interesting energy, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We're going to take that Chariot, you know, that you may not have the strength. If this is a fear, we may not have the strength, or we may be having to deal with someone that is stronger than us. Somebody that will have better strength or more mind control, or be able to talk you in and out, or get their way in a situation, you know. And that always is a fear. I think that's always a fear. It's like, if I do this, is everyone going to say, or is that one person going to say, or what's going to happen, or any of those things, you know, or any of those feelings. But I feel like with the Chariot and the hopes and fears position, your hope is that you get the strength. You know, I'm going to read it the both ways. The hope is, if the Chariot's the hope, we hope to get this strength to be able to move forward, or to be able to make a decision so we can be that King of Pentacles, or towards the King of Pentacles. If it's the fear, it is that fear is that King of Pentacles, or sorry, King of Pentacles, sorry, the King of Wands, is going to be able to have their smooth talking ways of getting something, and or they're getting what they want out of the situation, right? They always seem to be winning. They always seem to be getting the situation. They always seem to be stronger in the mind, body, and soul, which makes you feel sometimes like you don't have, you can't defend yourself from this person, place, thing, situation. And not defend in any physical kind of way, but like, you know, it's like, I don't know how to say this. There we go. We have the Moon card. It's just not having everything, or not seeing everything for what it truly is. Okay. Let's see. Overall advice or outcome in this situation, please, for the Capricorn for last week of June going into July 2023. That Nine of Cups. And there's that Moon again. Interesting. And that King of Pentacles I kept talking about. He was out in the reverse earlier, and I think that's why we were talking about him. Yeah, overall advice. I feel like you're gonna find yourself where you will be forced to either look at the situation and be like, yeah, I may not have 10 cups, but I'm really super happy with what I do have. I've wished for this, I've wanted this, and now it's finally here. And that's beautiful energy. You do have a really good outcome coming out, but I do feel like as long as you maintain that control, especially, you know, in your thoughts and your fears and your mind and how you think about a situation, you're going to definitely come out on top here. All right, let's see. What is this Hermit card, please? What's this Hermit card for the Capricorn collective? What's this Hermit card, please? We have the Ace of Swords, new information. You know, this is knowing that you have to step away, getting the information, getting, you know, going to the tallest tower, going to the tallest mountain to get a 360-degree bird's eye view, even though he has his little blinders on, getting a 360 bird's eye view away from everybody, distancing yourself financially, emotionally, physically, all of those things, so you can focus on you, what drives you, what wakes you up every single day. You've seen the good, bad, and ugly in a situation already. Been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. You've already lived this situation of the Ten of Pentacles roots, right? Somebody you've been with 10 plus years, a relationship you've been in 10 plus years, a company you've worked for 10 plus years, a friendship you've had 10 plus years. Doesn't even have to be 10. It just has to be something that you know you've invested so much of you into that it's not easily able to just walk away. You got to to look at the situation from what it truly is. What are we going to look at it with? This Ace of Swords, the sword of truth, right? The truth about the situation, the truth about why we have to distance ourselves and recover, you know, from something that happened in the more recent past. But you do have that Ace of Swords there. Bottom of the deck, you have that Six of Swords, getting that distance. You have two cards there with the Hermit, and now that Six of Swords about distancing yourself from somebody. Again, we have this Empress. We're going to see what this Empress and who this Empress is about. So you can get a better idea about the situation because you've been very disappointed in it. I think there might not be the financial stability that you're looking for, or you just feel like maybe you're constantly walking on eggshells. When it's good, it's good. When it's up, but when it's bad, it's bad. And when it's down, it's down. All right, and you just can't, you want a happy medium. You want that balance where it's not always bad, it's not always good. There's just that middle of the road. There's that middle of the road. You can't seem to find it. It's like that whirlwind, that crazy ride that is like spinning and doing this tilt world or whatever. It's like, it feels like that ride. It's just like when it's up, it's up. When it's down, it's down. All right, let's see. What is this Empress, or who is this Empress, please, that's crossing the Hermit? And the reading for Capricorn right now. Thank you so much. We have the Strength card, Leo energy, Moon card at the bottom of the deck. You know, this is either you having to really stand your ground and be vocal about what it is that you're willing to put up with and what you're willing to stand for. What's your boundaries, and then maintaining those boundaries. That's a whole different level of respect, right? When you know how to act with discernment, you know when it's time to get up and leave the party. You know when the disrespect or the person or place or situation is no longer for you because it attacks your integrity, it attacks what you are at the fundamentals of the core of you. These are very powerful cards. The Strength and the Empress together doesn't come out for just anybody. So I feel like, you know, you have either somebody that's starting to open up, express himself, or you're starting to open up and express yourself in a situation where maybe you've been very quiet and you haven't for a very long time. Let's see, what is this Ten of Pentacles, please? What's this Ten of Pentacles? You know, I think you have someone that's been very stubborn or something that you've been dealing with for such a long time. And again, if you run a business the same way for 50 years, you know, there's times have to change. Things are changing. You have to be open-minded. You have to hire somebody for marketing. You have to resource. You have to, research and investigate what's trending, what's new. What do I do? Do I hire billboards? Do I buy a billboard? Do I rent a billboard? Or do I buy a commercial? Like, you have to figure out what's best for this day and age today, not what worked for your dad and your granddad's business the generations and generations before, but what's working now. So heavily on our mind, we have that Ten of Pentacles in the reverse again for the Capricorns. What is this Ten of Pentacles, please? What's this Ten of Pentacles? What can you tell me about the Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Swords? Yeah, you really do want to leave this situation. You think about it. It could be kids involved. There's a child there, and then the Ten of Pentacles. There's children in that card too. You could be wanting to leave a situation. Sorry, this freaking card. This situation that doesn't seem to be fulfilling, that brings more chaos and conflict, especially internally, than it does mentally or physically. Again, something that doesn't nurture you or what you have, and is more of a burden at times. You could be thinking about, again, distancing yourself from a person, placing, situation that you've known, been with, have a relationship with, a job, quitting a job, walking away from job. But that's what's heavily on our mind. We're thinking about it a lot. We know that we want to do this. And, you pull your energy back with this Four of Pentacles. Let's see, what's this Four of Pentacles back? You pulled your energy back with this Four of Pentacles. You're no longer, let me see, one card with this Four of Pentacles. You're no longer giving any energy. Yeah, you're heavily thinking about it though. We're having a hard time, letting go of it emotionally and mentally in a situation. It's still, in the back of our minds, or kind of like a record player going in the back of our head that doesn't always stop. You were really stuck on this situation, but I feel there's healing. I feel like you've maybe gotten some help, or you've distanced yourself enough from a situation that you could really just heal from it. All right, what is this Four of Swords in the more recent past? More recent past. Oh man, I feel like this was really hard for you. I feel like this is a person or a situation that really was maybe manipulating. You know, they're very, 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 very good with their words. You have the Chariot here twice, very good with their words and how they say it, how they sell you on things. Like very used car salesman is all I keep hearing. Okay, what is this Four of Swords in the more recent past, please? What is this Four of Swords, the Eight of Swords? And again, the moment after tarot, we're taking off the blindfold. We don't want to stay, and don't take this in any negative way. We don't want to be a victim, and I feel like you don't want to be a victim anymore in this situation. And you might have been, and there is times that we truly are been wronged, and you truly do or are the victim in a situation, but you can only play that role for so long. Then you have to somehow wake up and be also the hero in your own situation, because I can't come for you. A lot of people can't come for you. You have to do it yourself. And I think that Eight of Swords is that self-imposed prison that we do inside of our heads, where we think we can't take action, or analysis paralysis, or there's too many decisions, there's too many thoughts, there's too many ideas. I can't act on even one of them right now, let alone 8. You know, stopping everything that you're doing, stopping to put motion, stopping to put energy, stopping to just think, and bring yourself back to center, and bring yourself back to what makes you tick, what makes you happy, what makes you not happy, and focus on those things so you can take and make a better decision moving forward based off of the information you've had in the past, based off who you've dealt with or what you've dealt with in the past with this Chariot, Cancer energy. And that's also in the hopes and fears position. So could be heavily dealing with the Cancer. All right, what's this Lovers for the near future, please? What's this Lovers for the near future, please? We have the Tower in the reverse. Interesting. And the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel like there's a decision that you're avoiding. You know it. You know that you can't stay in the Garden of Eden, but maybe somebody else does. You know, excuse me, sorry. So sorry, I need a little drink of water. You know that this situation is just been built on a very faulty foundation, and it can't go any further than what it is, but you don't know what to do. You don't know maybe how to approach it or say it. So it's better to maybe stay, again, ignorance is bliss, the Garden of Eden, but really, truly, it's not. You can't stay naked and, I mean, in a la land. You just truly can't, because you can't pay, like I said, your bills off of this. You can't give the emotion and love physically in this context. It has to be from a true place of intentional love, intentional care, and intentional wanting to you know, grow and build something together, where yes, it started off hot and heavy, yes, we have something beautiful that we started with, but right now it's staying in that very immature first stage life, when really we should be way further along. And it's kind of weird too, like, I don't know why that came through, but that's kind of the information I am getting. You know what I'm saying? So okay, let's see here how you're seeing yourself. I kind of want, let's just get one more. Let's get one more for that Tower. Let's get one more for that Tower. Since I didn't even give you a reading last week, let's just get one more. What's this Tower and and the Lovers about, please? What's this Tower and the Lovers about, please? The Lovers again, yo, in the reverse. That's kind of crazy. We're truly, truly avoiding the inevitable in a situation. We need to wake up, and I think you will. I think you're going to wake up and see that you're naked, see that you're vulnerable, see what you see, you know, and it's hard. You can't unsee something once you see it. That's the hardest part. That's the hardest part. Death in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Let's see that Page of Pentacles, y'all, how you guys are being seen, how you see yourself in this situation. Again, ready to offer, willing to offer, but also stuck. Maybe you feel like you have no choice but to offer this situation, or to be the one to offer the apology, or be the one to extend the olive branch, because you might feel like you're stuck in a situation. You do need to try to see see a situation from a different perspective. You know, just because you can offer and just because you're capable of offering doesn't mean you should. Okay? Doesn't mean you should. Yeah, you could be giving to this situation that really you should be backing away from and putting distance from. or you do see yourself as giving too much to a situation. Let's see, what's this? The Ten of Pentacles. That wanted to pop out. Okay, let's see. How you're being seen is that Ace of Cups. You really don't have any emotion, or you haven't been expressing any emotion to the situation anymore. That you don't look like you're open and ready to receive any kind of love, but there could be just being willing to communicate. Being willing to communicate in a situation, but there might not be any real true emotion or love behind it. Let's see here. Let's see here. What is this Ace of Cups about, please? That Page of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, you either have no more fire, no more fight, no more fun. There's this situation you don't feel fun, you don't feel excited, it doesn't excite you anymore. And they're seeing that you've lost your lackluster, or you're not paying attention to this individual or the situation anymore. You might have started to maybe put your attention elsewhere, or just started to do things differently than the way you moved before. You know how we get used to seeing people in the way they move, the way they walk, the way they shift, the way they shuffle their feet, you know, all that you may just be moving differently. And that's something that this person, it's fearful. That's definitely a fear that you could be you know, moving in a different direction, not the direction of this individual or this person or this place or situation. But you don't have any more energy or emotion or fun that you want to give to this anymore. If you're here, it's more of like an in neutral type energy, and that's how you're being seen. Oh man, you look like you don't want to start anything or be a part of anything, because you realize not all that glitters is gold in a situation, so why keep pretending like it is? All right, let's see here. What's this Chariot about? This Cancer energy for hopes and fears. You want to be able to move forward, but you're fearful that this person has, or situation has, a tighter hold than you are able to that you're able to get away from. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse could be dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, such as yourself, Earth energy. But the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is somebody that's, you know, not grounded, somebody that doesn't necessarily have a good solid foundation or roots underneath them at this point in time. You know, and that's hard. That's hard to put your energy towards, or continuing to invest in a situation that has nothing to give to you or doesn't have much growth potential in it right now, currently as it is. This Nine of Cups, please. Let's see what's this Nine of Cups about. What's this Nine of Cups about? As your overall advice / outcome. What's this Nine of Cups? The Seven of Cups. I saw that earlier when I said all that glitters isn't gold. Is that exactly what I saw earlier? Bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Cups. You really do realize that I don't need X, Y, and Z or A, B, and C to be happy. I know what truly fulfills me emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, financially. I know what fulfills me. I would prefer to get my own cup, work on them, you know, that Nine of Cups, build up my own self, get what it is that I want out of life, than be, you know, in a situation that I have to guess. Is it real? Is it fake? Again, all that glitters isn't gold. These emotions, are they true? What's behind them? The intentions. I'd rather be alone than deal with this. I'd rather have just me, myself, and mine, and the 9 cups, and not a 10th cup, and not a person. If an individual comes, great. But it's like, I'm good on my own, or I'm good with, but I'm not good with people, places, things that are want to giving me lies, illusions, or trying to make me see a situation for what it isn't. Okay. All right, my friends, let's go ahead and get some love oracle messages. I don't remember what this deck is called. I got it a long time ago off the internet, and some an amazing deck maker from the UK, like when the pandemic started, and I cannot find them. All right, let's see here. We have enjoy life. Enjoy life. Keep on meeting someone new. Okay, keep on meeting someone new. Keep living your life as if it's the last or end. Go for it. I love that. I love that. All right, let's get one more. Let's get another one, please. Get courage and dare. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. Ooh, I love that. Okay, one more, please. One more. And we have, oh my God, marriage of convenience. Where there is marriage without love, there will be love without marriage. Okay, and look at the card. I'm just showing you. Marriage of convenience. Where there is marriage without love, there will be love without marriage. Wow, interesting, because we have that 10 of Pentacles here. The Lovers came out twice. That was kind of a crazy read. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I've ever seen it like that. Okay, Moonology cards, and I'll finish up. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate everything, you guys, all the support, everything that you do for this channel. Thanks for the likes. Oh my gosh, and I got an amazing donation. Thank you so much for the donations, you guys. I'm so sorry I didn't mention that earlier. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart, truly. And come see me at one of my public events. All that information in my link trees, and all that information in the description box. Okay, expect powerful changes. Conclusions are within reach. New moon eclipse, full moon eclipse. Interesting. New moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Crazy. New moon, full moon, new moon, full moon. I love that, because you have the beginning and the ends of something. The knowledge and everything that you have expected, that you've seen, that you know, is what you get to take into the next chapter, into the next thing or the next phase of life. And that's always beautiful. Remember, you don't start from a place of nowhere. You know, say if you have to leave or walk away from a situation or start a new job. Yeah, you're the low man on the totem pole again. Yeah, you have to start over. Yeah, you have to pay your dues and work the shitty shifts or whatever it is. But eventually you do get to that point where you have mastered or become the master of this situation, and you won't always be there. You know, and usually it happens quicker each single time that we have to do that we have to start over, or there's a new place or new situation we got to get to know. It comes from experience. It's less and less time each and every time that we may have to do this, because we're learning from the past and we're moving forward. All right, guys, thank you so much, Capricorn, for everything. Thank you. And you guys, if you want to catch me live, I'm live every Tuesday on my Instagram, Intuitive Receipts, over on the Instagram. From at 8 o'clock p.m. Arizona time, and I break down the zodiac signs. Okay, I will see you guys later. Bye.